How's it going? So it's thought it was about time I showed my ugly face on camera again. It's been a while. So yeah, I'm in my little corner in the garage here. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome if I don't say so myself. I'm extremely cramped for space, but yeah, it's really awesome. I don't have enough screens or plugs to have everything running at the same time. Not that I want everything running at the same time because the electric bill will be through the roof. But I have a few things going with the pet going, as you can see, the BBC, the Amiga and the little PC that I have is running there as well. So I'll take you off the tripod here and give you a quick tour. Now bear in mind I'm still not 100% sorted here. I had to move this shelf. It was about 2 inches too low, so I had to move it up to fit the pet under there. So the pet's sort of sitting at a bad angle at the minute, but if I really want to play it, I can move the BBC down a bit and put it out at an angle, and then I can get at the keyboard a bit better. Yeah, so on these shelves is just random crap that I've nowhere else to fucking put it. So yeah, I'll lift you off the tripod here and we'll have a look around. Okay, so the seat I'm using is not the most comfortable. I'm hoping to get, a comfortable office chair. Just using the fold up chair that we have actually at the breakfast bar. So it's like a spare one from the breakfast bar in the dining room / kitchen. So that's what I'm using at the minute. Here is a random area. These are some stands that I had made. Dust on that, that's it. Overspray from doing the pet. Well, but the place is covered in it. Yeah, so these 3 stands are stuff that I have used. I had a computer sitting in below and a monitor on top, so they're just there. Just to give me a bit of shelf room basically, so I can just throw stuff on it. I have the BBC Model B here. This is the one I fixed, and I have my Cub monitor there with it, and of course the pet sitting pride of place in his little corner there. And then my main workbench here, I have the Amiga, the yellow Amiga, and some random crap. Keyboard for the little PC, the chatbot, which is my Bluetooth speaker, but is also my audio for the PC. I have my screen there. It's a cheap little LCD. It's I'd say it's cheap. It's made by Beko or Beko, but it's actually pretty good for what I'm doing with it. It works with the PC. There's a VGA input on it, and it's RGB compatible and 60Hz compatible. So, for what it is, it's fucking dead on. I actually bought that from a guy out of work about 5 or 6 years ago. I've had that 5 or 6 years. So yeah, look at the state of that Amiga. That the LED light on this doesn't help. Yeah, it's sort of what it looks like to the eye now. But if you let the camera do its auto setup, it looks terrible. And here I have my little Dragon setup here, which was in beside the dining table, so I brought it in. So I have my newly acquired Atari ST there. It's not even plugged in at the minute, it's just sitting on that little sliding thing, somewhere to put it. So I still plan on putting the 2 sliders in. I want to put two things like this basically, sliding, what's the word, a tray. One here for the Amiga and another one here for the ST. So when I'm not using them, I can slide them in out of the way, and it leaves the worktop clear. Focus. Yeah, it leaves the worktop clear for, you know, actually working on stuff. And hiding way down in the corner there, behind all the fucking wires, is my little PC. It's was actually my daughter's PC until I got her a new one. It's a little dual core. I think it's about 2.5 gig, something like that, dual core. A couple of gig of RAM and a reasonable graphics card for the time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it runs pretty much all my emulators and stuff. Can use it for browsing. And some toolboxes again, it's just where they're going to stay. And that big box is full of random shit. Power supplies, just stuff I've nowhere else for, so probably a lot more stuff here will wind up back in that box. And again, on these shelves here, behind the bags are full of rags, old kids' clothes, which I use for dusters and polishing and cleaning, so they're just full of rags, both them bags. So I have the two CPCs sitting there. On top of my old RM PC there. It's 800 megahertz. Celeron, I think, is the processor in it. So that's it's there specifically for writing stuff to floppy disk. Actually, that little PC there, I tried to install a floppy drive into it the other day because I wanted to write some discs for the Atari ST, and there's no header on the motherboard for a floppy drive, so that's fucking no use to me. So I'm gonna have to keep this one about just so I can write fucking floppy disks for things. For the Dragon was why I was using it the last time. So hopefully it will do the same job for writing floppy disks for the ST until I get a GoTech or something sorted out for it. So there you go. I'll just show you up these shelves here. The top shelf here has some random stuff, some spare floppy drives, a little CRT. I think it's 9-inch. This little thing. Absolutely love that. It was a CCTV monitor, but it's in perfect condition. It's black and white. There's no colour, so I'm hoping to use it with my ZX81, which is the reason why I bought it. Got it cheap, so yep, absolutely love that little thing. And I have some Xboxes here. This one is fucked, so I've been trying to part it out to bring some other ones, back to life. This one's fully working. It's ready to go out. Excuse the random plastic there. Yeah, this one's perfect, working perfectly, and this one has issues. Let's just say. And I have this box here is full of my memories. I made this box when I was a teenager, so it's just full of old photos and letters from ex-girlfriends and all that random stuff. And John loves Eileen. Eileen's actually an ex-girlfriend, so the less said about that the better. And random stuff on this shelf, just random crap. And up here on this high shelf here, I have my Mega Drive, and the only 2 games I own for the Mega Drive. My Xbox controller, wired, that's for using with the emulators on the PC. The games for the CPC, which are on their way out, and a joystick, and the power supply for the Mega Drive, and a little photo album. So that's it. That's all the interesting stuff. Them shelves over there are just full of tools and stuff. Nothing that really very interesting there. Okay, well, that's it. Catch you in the next one, guys. hope you enjoyed this little tour. Bye for now.